Hi, I'm Clay Wood with the State Training Committee. I've been involved in the fire service for 33 years. Today, we're here to recognize the 50 years of fire school. And in doing so, we're putting this video together for you to understand and know more about the history of fire school.
Hello, I'm Ed Temerowski. I've got 32 years in the Arizona Fire Service.
Hello, my name is Bob Hanson. I've been in the fire service for 46 years, and 30 of those years I've been on the Arizona Training Committee.
I'm Brian Lauber, and I represent the Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management.
My name is Mike Casson, and I'm nearing this year 50 years involved in the fire service in the state, 38 years on the line, and in fact I was blessed to be able to attend the first fire school in 1974. One of the driving forces to get the fire school started was a result of the disaster that occurred in Kingman, Arizona on July 5th, 1973, where a Doxal railroad car, 30,000-gallon propane tanker, caught fire, and the local fire department responded to the call. I think they had 30 members that responded, and the Doxal tank car exploded while the crews were setting up large streams with an unmanned monitor, but they were still on site there. And when the explosion occurred, 3 of the volunteer firefighters, one of which was my father, were killed instantly. And over the course of the next month, we lost 8 more volunteer firefighters that succumbed to their burn injuries. And we were having funerals every week to bury those who had done so much. And it was a really impactful incident there, because most of the members on the fire department, as I said, they were volunteer, and they were business leaders and community leaders and football and baseball coaches and Little League coaches, and were very heavily involved in the community. So the impact on a town of about 3,500 people was really significant. But that was a driving force that got people off center to move forward, that we've got to have more fire service training in this state. The first fire school was conducted in October of 1974 down on East Van Buren in Phoenix. And we had 13 classes with 311 students. And then fire school second year moved over to Scottsdale. We had a similar number of candidates of firefighters from across the state of Arizona attending. I think it was 15 classes then. And the fire school has evolved since then. We were at the Mesa Convention Center for the last 35 years. And we've got multiple classes there, as well as at 8 off-sites across the valley, where we have a lot of hands-on training for our firefighters. We've had nearly 1,000 members that have attended the training there, and as many as 30 plus classes, and with a focus on firefighters from across rural Arizona.
Who is the Arizona Fire Training Committee? The committee was formed in 1973, made up of volunteers throughout the Arizona Fire Service to support the Arizona State Fire Marshal's Office in producing fire school. The committee today now rosters 56 fire service members. These members are dedicated to producing the fire school and outreach programs throughout the year. We meet every 3 months to review the course curriculum and provide the additional training support to produce the next fire school. The Arizona Fire Training Committee also oversees the Arizona Center for Fire Service Excellence, which provides the outreach training and all certification programs for the Arizona Fire Service throughout the year. A unique group providing a fire school experiences that is attended not only by Arizona firefighters, but we bring students from across the nation to attend our fire school. And we are nationally recognized.
A little bit of Arizona State Fire School history.
Some of the changes that we've had is in 1994, we actually went from programs and we incorporated also the big posters that you see. That was also the very first year for United Fire to do their Firefighter of the Year award. in 1996 for the 23rd annual fire school, and that was to put together the memorial service that we do at the beginning of fire school every year. That was helped out by the Mesa Honor Guard and Band, which at the time they had just formed. The memorial service honors those that have given all their time to the fire service here in Arizona. Another change that we did was incorporating into our sales goods a challenge coin. That came about in 2010. In 2015, we started the license plates. Those license plates help fund the scholarships and putting on fire school every year. In 1998, we had the very first Friday night event. It was a little bit different back then. We had fire apparatus like we do today, but we also had old cars that we showed off, and we also had a fire muster. Over a decade ago, we also started the Arizona Firefighter Foundation, which helps provide scholarships for over 400 participants to come to fire school every year. At our November meeting of 2009, we knew that the state was going to be going through financial problems, and so we started at that point as the e-board to look at how can we provide training certification in the state of Arizona, because we knew that that would probably be going away because there was nothing in state statutes that covered training. There was only fire prevention that was covered in that. Chief Paul Adams presented to the e-board a concept for certification testing. We did adopt it, and we now are the DBA of the training committee, and we call ourselves the Arizona Center for Fire Service of Excellence.
The Arizona Hall of Fame was established in 1998 during the 25th Annual Fire School. The Hall of Fame has been dedicated to those acknowledging individuals who have significantly contributed to the fire service community, bringing honor to those in the fire service. Nominees are submitted by peers and evaluated based on their service duration, various committee involvement, educational and operational impact, community contributions, and organizational influences. Inductees are honored during the opening ceremonies of the annual fire school, and to date there are 68 men and women who have been inducted in the Hall of Fame. This Hall of Fame wall sits in the Arizona Hall of Flame, located in the museum in Phoenix, Arizona.
One of the main features of fire school is our Saturday night auction and raffle. And this is an opportunity for everybody to get together. It's the last night of fire school. These people have been working hard under a lot of stress, and this is their night to let their hair down a little bit. And we raffle off items that have been donated by members of the committee, and we're bringing in about $20,000 a year that goes towards scholarships and helping fund putting on the fire school. And it's a really exciting evening, and everybody should attend because it's a lot of fun.
The success of Arizona State Fire School led to the creation of the Arizona Wildfire and Incident Management Academy.
And in the early days, forestry was part of the Arizona State Land Department, who manages trust lands for the beneficiaries in the state. The state forestry component was formed in 1966. We had an early presence on the State Fire Training Committee in the very beginning. And in 1994, May of 1994, I was asked if I would like to be the representative, as the previous member had conflicts. And I thought it would be a temporary appointment to the committee. And now, 30 years later, I find out I'm the longest, oldest, not the oldest, but the longest member of the committee. And wanted to share some perspectives from my viewpoint, being a wildland guy, is that we've always been partners and cooperators with our rural and municipal fire departments since our inception, and helped them to get organized, trained, and equipped. And in the same fashion, we would sign agreements with the fire departments, and they would help us fight our wildland fires throughout the state and throughout our normal fire season, which is different now. The next generation of fire schools came when we had the Rodeo Chetasky fire up in the White Mountains, and several of the fire chiefs who were on that incident thought it was time that we started a wildfire academy, much like Colorado. So Don Howard was the ringleader, and he approached the committee about borrowing some startup money to get the academy up and going, and we held the first Arizona Wildfire Academy in March of 2003 in Prescott, Arizona. And subsequently, it's been going since then, and we've had quite a bit of success with that as well. Great success, actually. This last year, we had 1,100 students taking over 30+ classes in wildland firefighting and incident management. So that has been a great partnership throughout all the years between the State Fire Training Committee and the Arizona Wildfire Academy. So I was kind of the last man standing in the sense that I thought it would be a job that we could rotate around our various district foresters throughout the state, and they all could be a part of the committee and experience being with our cooperators and the people that we work fire with in the summertime, and be at a fire school where we're not under stressful conditions and can actually smile and enjoy a meal together, and not be on the hood of a truck with aircraft flying overhead and a lot of dirt and dust and smoke and noise.
Fire school has been a significant part of my life, as being a firefighter in the state of Arizona. I can remember the first fire school that I ever went to and wanting to be part of this training committee. As working through fire school and seeing the commitment that was made by the individual serving on the committee, as well as the education that was given to each one of us, and the time that's supported by the instructors and the educational material, really has helped me perpetuate my career in many different areas. I just want to give thanks to my predecessors for what they have done and allowing me to give back in this community that has served so strong.
Fire school to me was a signal in my brain that we are now out of fire season and we're beginning training season. So it was a happy place for me to go for the long weekend, and in the early days we helped sponsor some wildland classes at fire school, along with the fire marshal's office on their regional deliveries throughout the state. We would coordinate that with the local fire department who wanted to host a class, and it was always has been a great partnership. And now I find myself at the twilight of my career of 45 years in wildland fire, and just wanted to share that perspective, that it's been a good partnership to have forestry and fire involved with the fire school, and it's been a lot of fun for me, and I guess that's the way it always starts, is it sounds like fun, so let's see what happens.
I joined the Arizona State Fire Training Committee in 1997, and it's been a great opportunity to give back to a tremendous fire service community that I've had the opportunity to work with for many, many years.
Who is the Arizona Fire Training Committee? We are the Arizona Fire Service, dedicated to training all of the Arizona Fire Service.
We'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. The importance of this video states the history of the Fire Training Committee, Fire School, and those who have contributed. Our hope is that you can walk away from this understanding the importance of firefighter training, the certification programs that are out there, and the work it has taken to keep certification available to all firefighters in the state of Arizona.